guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm calling this the Eclipse Edition. For this series of readings, we have the eclipses coming up. The first one is on October 14th. I will do a special reading for that. So it's a new moon in Libra with a solar eclipse. I know, and it's the Ring of Fire eclipse. So if you're not somewhere where you can watch it and you do need those little glasses, check it out. There will be a live stream, I'm sure, on some site on YouTube, NASA, whatever. Lots of people will live stream it. It's kind of rare, so you might want to watch it. Anyway, all of the eclipses are happening on the Aries-Libra axis because the eclipses are formed by the nodes of the moon. And the north node is now in Aries and the south node is now in Libra. And that is a relational axis. Libra rules the seventh house of relationships, partnerships, intimate relationships, marriages, all of that stuff. So I thought it would be helpful to pull from the energy of what's building, right? Because it's all amplified. But whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. All right. Welcome to those of you who are new to the channel. Happy to have you here. If you enjoy the reading, please join us by subscribing. That would be great. Much appreciated. And you can be here as a cross watcher for a Leo. That's fine too. And but it's a general, not a private reading. So just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. And I do have a link in my description box below. If you're interested in a private reading. Okay, I'm pulling from Fortune Oracle. Look, celebrations, card number 5. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Now keep in mind, card number 5. Fives are about change. So whatever this thing that's coming in that's new and exciting, it represents a big change. But it'll be something worth celebrating. Yay! All right, I'm going to use a different spread than I normally do, but I'll walk you through it. I'll give you my general impressions, and then we'll get the details from the clarifiers. Here we go. Ah, I love it, I love it, I love it. Beautiful. Wow. My goodness. Okay, so this card here is the energy signature of eclipse season for you, Leo. So we're talking about progress. Moving forward, it's a victory card. It's triumph. It's, really pushing through something and coming through it very successfully. I know. And it would be something quite worth celebrating. So I feel like you're going to make a lot of progress, and think of the Chariot like we think of eclipses where everything is sort of shot through a cannon. That happens a lot because we're in the wormhole and everything, all the energy is almost immediately available. So that's why it's so important to be sure. If you never set intentions during any new moon, make this the one that you do. Okay, something you can't see behind the scenes. Your person has deep wells of love for you. The King of Cups, to me, is often like that saying, still waters run deep. They don't communicate a lot about what they feel, but the feelings run very deep. They also struggle to share their feelings, and sometimes that's really problematic because it's what we need most, is to hear how somebody feels. So it's can be about emotional immaturity, but I don't think that's what I'm seeing here based on all the other cards. I feel like this person really has a deep reservoir of love for you. And something coming to light is something coming to light. An epiphany, like the light bulb moment goes on. Aces are always gifts from spirit. There you can see the hand of spirit. And the Ace of Swords to me is like that flash of insight, that moment where you go, oh, I see this clearly now. So something that's coming to light is something where you actually have a moment of clarity, of insight, an epiphany of some sort, because what's being amplified is this beautiful sacred connection. Got a little 11-11 twin flame action going there in the Four of Wands as well. Now, what needs to be released? Yeah, anything that doesn't feel evolved. I feel like the Page of Wands, and pages are messengers, so one part of the message is this sort of, good news energy, but the other part of the Page of Wands is just more impulse, not being as serious. sort of being in it for the minute. There's an energy here that doesn't feel very weighted and grounded in something meaningful. So if there's something that feels like it's living on the surface, that's what you want to release, because what needs to be embraced is someone who is serious. And this energy of the King of Swords, and so it's interesting that we have these two kings, because these are the two kings that struggle the most to communicate. Now, the King of Swords is an excellent communicator, but he's kind of super parsimonious. Less is more. He doesn't use a lot of words. I'm saying he because it's a king. It can be a woman. That's fine. It can be you. That's fine too. But the King of Swords is someone who has integrity, generally wants to do the right thing, and sometimes comes across a little cool and aloof and not super warm and fuzzy. So keep that in mind, because you may want to embrace the integrity, the seriousness, the gravitas of this energy coming through both the King of Cups and the King of Swords, instead of sort of the flash the pan of the flirtatiousness of the Page of Wands. Meaning, if part of the problem is you're not getting a rise out of this person, right? Release your need for the rise. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. You get where I'm coming from, right? Okay, so go for the seriousness and the deep wells of feeling, and release your need for, you know, something that you hear that sort of lights you up and tickles your fancy. That stuff comes and goes. All right, Chariot. Oh, look at this. We got some Leo action here. Yeah, the energy signature, making progress, getting up and over some obstacle here. I'm feeling this is like the fire, the light within you. And what are you overcoming? There's something that feels to me like your ego structure has taken a hit. Maybe you're feeling like left behind, abandoned, devalued on some level, but certainly feeling this is coming from the bottom of the deck. So it's what's in your unconscious awareness, or it could be something playing out behind the scenes. But I'm feeling that something occurred here in this connection that has left you feeling like you don't matter. I know that one just hit a nerve for me. So you gotta kind of reclaim your power. And this is the eclipse season to do it. To reclaim your power, to see your power, to feel your power in that Queen of Wands, to know there isn't anything you can't do or have or overcome. And yeah, overcoming it and moving forward beyond this feeling of some form of instability or being devalued on some level. So let's see about this King of Cups. It's very possible that this is the person who has left you feeling kind of out in the cold. So let's see our King of Cups. Oh my God. I get 3 pages on this king. All right, Spirit's punking me. How they truly feel. Their sincere feelings is what you can't see. And this is someone who kind of games the system a little bit, because that Page of Swords is like the spy detective of the tarot. Like, what's that person up to? Like, they want to scope you out before they come toward you. But this is someone who really does feel something very deeply, very sincerely. But they don't present that way. They kind of present like this surface level, you know, in it for the minute, kind of fun and flirty and light and flirtatious, and doesn't take things. They take things seriously. They just don't show it, which is why we've got this King of Swords here as well. Embrace the man of mystery here. Wow. Okay, so something coming to light, the Ace of Swords. By the way, I do feel like this person knows that there's something they need to apologize for, because these two cards are from the bottom of the deck. So they're aware that whatever was said or done left a mark, and that they may be best served by speaking to that. But right now they're kind of living there on the surface of things, even though they feel things very deeply. They struggle to express that. Yes, and see what's coming through here. Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Something coming to light. You are manifesting this connection. Maybe reconnection even with that Three of Pentacles. There's like cooperation, being on the same page at the same time. And it feels like this is somebody that you have known for a while, that you may have considered a friend. I'm seeing friendship kind of pop through here. And it's just something that I'm picking up on. It's, you know, with the pages, even though their pages are messengers, like I always say, the message seems sort of like things haven't evolved to a great degree in the connection. And maybe that's because of how you met, or the way you've always approached the connection, maybe a little bit more on the surface level, even though your feelings ran deeper and now you're seeing that theirs do as well. That's what's coming to light, is how can we get on the same page and call in what it is we want, which is our happily ever after, which is some energy of emotional fulfillment and completion. Like that, we did it, we have it. It's beautiful, right? So what's being amplified is the connection, is the potential for the connection going forward. Let's see the Four of Wands. King of Cups. Damn. You guys are like an open book today. Thank you, thank you. And there's our King of Swords. Cannot make it up. So yes, what's being amplified? Reigniting the torch of passion. This time we have the seriousness, the intensity, the gravitas, the, you know, no more playing fast and loose and flirtatious, although that's fun. We've got some serious energy coming in on an emotional level. And it's also, this is, the King of Swords is also a strategist. So it's almost like this person, from the Page of Swords to the King of Swords, there's something that they're processing and almost strategizing how to bring something about. And then they get that Ace of Wands, that gift from spirit of inspired passion, and that becomes their goal. I know. So let's see what we need to release. Right, so when this person kind of leaves you lacking that verbal expression that lets you know that they're either, you know, into you or desirous of you, or there's flirtation and banter, and you know how that goes back and forth. In the absence of it, what happens is we get stuck. We second guess ourselves. We have some self-limiting beliefs about what that means. What does it say to us? So it feels to me like with Judgment coming out here and underneath is the Hermit, you've got to trust your personal journey in this moment. This is a wake-up call card. The Judgment card is sort of like an awakening, answering the call. Forgiveness and second chances have to be available if you want that Ten of Cups. And that's what I'm seeing here. What have you learned on this journey about yourself in this moment that contradicts that Eight of Swords, that contradicts all the, you know, stories you tell yourself that block you from receiving the truth of how this person really feels? So in one hand, the Page of Wands, what you're releasing is your need for that sort of verbal attestation of how this person feels, right? Like sometimes our ego structure needs to hear, you're pretty, or, you know, or yes, I want you, or whatever it is that we're wanting to hear, that then we struggle with because it's kind of superficial and doesn't have the power to it, the depth to it. Or the clear intentions for something more long lasting. So I have a feeling that what we've got to release here is whatever our attachment is to this Page of Wands, for better and for worse, and what it's telling us about ourselves. Trust what you know to be true about yourself from your own journey, and then answer the call for second chances and forgiveness and redemption, because this person may be coming in with a message from their heart, and they may be aware that they left you feeling pretty low. Okay, so now we're going to look at our King of Swords for what needs to be embraced. Eight of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Yes, working through the conflict, the problems, the challenges, any outside interference that has gotten in the way. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's a little confusing and overwhelming at times, and maybe part of the conflict is there have been mixed messages. Hello, Page of Wands. So I feel it needs to be embraced is that you're dealing with somebody who can work through those issues, that can help you or meet you in the middle, especially this Three of Pentacles, to overcome those obstacles so you can move forward, so you can win the day, so that you can triumph against what feels like all odds. So I think you need to embrace that this person may be a lot more cerebral and serious about things than you think they are, or what they have shown themselves to be. I've got this double King of Cups, double King of Swords, so we know we're talking about somebody who feels things deeply, but who's very strategic, and who only says what they feel they need to say or can say in the moment. And where do we go with that? Into a little prison of our own making, and where we get stuck because we don't trust, and because we don't feel we've been given reason to trust. So I feel like this person comes forward, maybe clears up some things, and makes their true feelings known. That's what's going to be amplified in this eclipse season for you, Leo. And then you're off to the races, and what you get to embrace is your opportunity to really focus on the fix. How do we fix this? And I feel it's coming mostly from your person. So that will be a welcome relief, and there isn't anything that the two of you can't overcome if you put your heads together and you focus on it. Okay, so that's what I have for you for now. And so we have here Page of Wands twice is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Judgment is Pluto, which rules Scorpio. We've got Hermit is Virgo. Chariot is Cancerian energy. The Strength card is Leo. Queen of Wands is Aries. King of Cups is out twice. That's Scorpio too. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. King of Swords is out twice, is Aquarius. So let's go see this King of Cups, King of Swords person in the extended. That's where I'm going to look at their whole take on this situation, and what you might expect for them during eclipse season. So the link to that is in the description box below, and I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.